Hi, today I would like to show you the easiest way to analyze team profiles and generate reports from any assessment tool. One of my clients, Jack, has just asked me to analyze potential of his team. He gave me an organizational structure of his company, so I would know who is who and who does what. I also received personality profiles of all team members to analyze team potential. From this kind of data, I have to answer these main questions. How similar the team members are. Is there a high variability or are all team members almost the same? Which characteristics are typical for the whole team? What are company strengths and risks they should be aware of? Are there any significant differences between subgroups in this team, for example, between consultants and managers? Using Team Profile Analyzer, I'm going to answer all these questions and create an impressive team report within a few minutes. Just watch this video and uncover all advantages of TPA with me. Before starting an analysis, I have already imported the data to my TPA. Here, I have the list of names of 15 employees. For each of them, there are percentile scores from 7 psychological scales. Furthermore, I have additional information about their job position, productivity, and so on. Starting to analyze team profiles, the first question is, how similar are these people? Who is similar to whom? For answering these questions, let's go to Analysis and have a look on the Sociomap. This is a Sociomap of profile similarities. Mutual proximity of team members represents similarity of their profiles. Team members with similar profiles are close to each other, for example Jane and Hank. On the line graph you can see two almost identical profiles of these two team members. Conversely, team members who are far apart have different profiles. For example, Jack and Sally. On this Sociomap, height represents average similarity with other team members. People who are on the top, in the red color, have very similar profile to the average one. Profiles of team members in the blue color significantly differ from others. To see the similarity of team members more precisely, I can also display an hierarchical similarity structure. Within a few seconds, I found who is similar to whom and how similar these people are. The second question within the analysis usually is, what is typical for the analyzed team? With TPA, this question can be easily answered within a few seconds as well. I'm going to add the main summary about the whole team to the report. Within a moment, a complex report about the analyzed team has been generated. The main report includes summary information about the team. There is also a Sociomap of team profiles with similarity subgroups and team structure. Main report also includes a table of test scores and box plot graphs with their distribution. From this graph I can conclude that the higher score of interpersonal sensitivity and adjustment is typical for this team. If I want to see the significance of differences between teams' average scores and population, it is available as well. With TPA I can be sure that all my conclusions about the analyzed team are statistically proved. Let's go back to analysis and visualize another set of data by changing the height on the Sociomap. Now, I want to see the percentiles of interpersonal sensitivity on the Sociomap. So I simply change its height. You can see that mutual proximity of team members stayed unchanged and still represents the similarity of profiles. The height on the Sociomap now represents the scores of interpersonal sensitivity. Team members who are on the top, in red color, have high percentile in this scale. Those who are low have low scores of the interpersonal sensitivity. As Bill is the only one with the low score, his communication with the rest of the team can sometimes be difficult. That could be interesting information, so let's add this Sociomap to the report as well. It's done. Sociomap of interpersonal sensitivity is part of the report with all information needed. Let's start a more detailed analysis and find out if there are any differences between subgroups in this team. Firstly, I would like to display the job position of team members on the Sociomap. Again, it's very simple. I choose which characteristics should be displayed as subgroups on the Sociomap. Each job position is color-coded, so I can easily see who are assistants, consultants, and managers. Usually, I start testing by finding differences between managers and their subordinates. So let's do it. The group A are managers. The group B are consultants. On the line graph, we can see the differences between average scores of these two groups. If I want to find out which differences are significant, I just click on the button A versus B. It has been confirmed that managers have lower scores of adjustment and higher scores of inquisitiveness than consultants. This information is very useful for the next work with the team, so I will add it to my report as well. I fill in names of groups and press Add to Report button. My results are part of the report with the names of groups and their members, chart of differences, and average profiles. Same situation when I want to explore which characteristics are typical for assistants. I just select this subgroup, click on the button A versus All, and it's done. Assistants are less ambitious, less inquisitive, and more prudent than their colleagues. We have just tested the differences between subgroups, but what if I want to analyze these subgroups separately? TPA enables to filter the data. If I want to analyze only consultants separately, I can simply select them to the filter. The Sociomap of profile similarity with different heights is prepared in a second, as well as the summary report. And again, I just watch the TPA results and make the conclusions. The consultants are more adjustable and sensitive than people in the population usually are. Within a few minutes, I analyzed the data in depth and generated a lot of inspiring results and outputs. After finishing the whole report, I can print it out or save it and send it to my client. I can also publish all created Sociomaps on the website, so my client can see it instantly without having the TPA. We can display all Sociomaps in 3D mode, coherences, subgroups, anonymize the names, and a lot more. I can use TPA also as a presentation tool during workshops by using all the features and functions. And just for fun, team members can go for a walk in the landscape of their team. Wonderful, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested, do not hesitate to download the TPA trial version for free. I wish you a lot of successful team analysis. Have a nice day.